百度的人工智能将会带给世界什么呢？
A connected road network where every car understands road conditions. The driver's time and hands will both be freed.
百度有
Faster
AI，
diagnosis of diseases and a shorter development cycle for new medications.
在人工智能方面的诸多应用场景当中，一直在持续不断的发展。像每天清晨，你会被一些智能的设备叫醒。
Cities that are instinctively aware of you and cooperate with you. We make data, algorithms, and computing power open. Whether a large enterprise or an individual, everyone is capable of creating more.
每个人都有能力做到更多。
With AI together, we can help more people. Together, bring history to
在人
life.
工智能的帮助下，我们将历史带进现实。
And together, learn how to steer the future.
并且展望未来，百度的人工智能将带给生活更多的可能性。
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Dr. Qi Lu, Vice Chairman, Group President, and COO of Baidu.
现场各位观众好，我们来欢迎百度
Thank you.
的 Vice President 齐
Thank you so
鲁
much.
上场。
Thank you all for joining us for the first ever Baidu World.
感谢各位到场，这是百度
excited
非常非常激动的一刻，来给大家
the latest
介绍我们最新的
to unveil new platforms,
人工智能系
new
统。
products, but more importantly, I want to tell you how we at Baidu are accelerating the pace of innovation at the China speed, and how through open platforms we can all work together to change the world and make it a better place. As we all know, the AI era has already arrived.
我们都知道，现在人工智能的时刻已经到来
The。fourth industrial revolution. It will have deep and profound socio-economic impact.
并且对经济和生活产生了重大的影
Why
响。
AI has unprecedented power
为什么
is
AI 有
because
这样的一个
the
强大
fundamental
的一个
nature
功
of
能？
AI technology. At
是
its
因
very
为
core,
AI
AI
是
technology
非常
are
强大的
systems
一个新
that
的
are
技
built
术，
from hardware, software, and algorithms.
它能将
But the
硬
most
件
important thing is these systems
和软件
have the
集合起
capability
来，
to automatically learn and acquire knowledge from data.
并且能够自主的学习，
Apply those knowledge to solve problems,
并且
to
解决
achieve
问题，
goals towards the outcome we want.
来达到
Knowledge
我们想要的目
is
的。
power. And this is powerful. Because with knowledge, we can solve any problems
知识就是力
that
量
are，of high value
拥
to
有
us.
知识，我们就能够
And
有更
to
强大的
drive
能力。
more and faster AI innovation, data will play an essential role.
数
Data
据
is the carrier of knowledge.
是
Without
承载
You cannot
知
build
识的
a system
一
that
个
can
重要的载
understand
体。
natural language conversation.
通过数据，
And only with a lot
人
of
工智
data
能能够更
can
快
we
速的
build
学习
a，system that can recognize all the objects on the road. And we can apply that for autonomous driving, for example. Therefore, capturing and harnessing more data would be a deciding factor for how fast AI innovation can go. And this is why AI has already been applied across a wide spectrum And data is the catalyst for transforming and elevating existing industries and creating powerful new ones. And this is also why China plus AI is a special macro structure that has the potential to drive more and faster AI innovation. And there's a structural reason for that. As we all know, the tech industry requires a set of structural pillars to enable, to drive talent, capital, technology, and the market. Historically, the United States is the only country that has all those. Now China has all those as well.
在历史上，美国是
In terms of
人工智
technology
能的一
talent,
个发源
at
地
the top。tier,
那现在中国呢，也在
the
快速
United
的推
States
进当中
is。still by far the best. However, the gap between China and the United States are closing.
中美当中的这个关于人工智能的这样的一个
And
差
what
距
will
在逐
give
渐的
an
缩小。
edge to China is a much larger population and a
在中
fast
国，
growing
我们有
market.
更多的人口，
And
并且是快速发展的
Favorable
一个市
policy
场。
environment that are designed to nurture and enable more data harnessing and AI innovation.
我们对于人工智能方面
Now, to
有
begin
更大
with,
的一个数据，这
China
样
has
的
a
一个
lot
数据
more
库。
data for AI innovation.
所以
For
我
data
们
about
拥有
people
数据库的优势，
China
在
has
人
a
工智能方面
population，of
我们的发展
1.38 billion people.
可以更加的快
There are
速。
more than 1.1 billion smartphone users.
我们
The
有将
online
近
population
10亿的
is over
11亿的这样的一
750
个
million,
手
all
机
in
用
a
户，
single
智能
market.
手机用户。
For any AI innovation that matters to people, healthcare, education, there's just a lot more data for people to try new
在
ideas,
诸多
more
的人工
ideas,
智能应用场景当
and
中
at a，faster pace.
我们
Now, for
有
data
更多
about
的
industry,
更大的这样的一个市
China
场
has。the largest manufacturing and traditional industry base. For the auto industry alone, there are more than 200 million vehicles, over 200 OEMs. Again, there's a lot more data to harness.
在中国，我们有
To drive
2亿的将近2亿的一个轿车的用户
Now，
在这些
in order
应
to
用场景
harness
当中
data, drive
，AI
innovation,
都可以发
it
挥非
requires
常大的一个作
infrastructure
用。
and a friendly policy environment to enable. China as a nation is fully embracing AI. The Chinese government understands what AI can do
中国的政府也意识到
And
了
they show a lot of commitment
AI 的巨大
for
的一个发展
sustained
潜
and
力，
long-term investment.
所以
AI
中国的
is
企业
part of
也都
China's
是
national five-year
花了
plan.
很大的这样的一
And
个
just a
投
few
入
months ago,
在 AI
the
的场景
Chinese
当中
government
以及研
published a
发。
comprehensive white paper to call out a systematic investment in AI. And they also pay attention to policy.
中
They
国
have
政府高度
policies
重视 AI 的
that
发展
support，national AI platforms.
在中国政府
They
发
have
布的白皮
policies
书
that
当
are
中
designed
也提
to
到了
enable
AI 发展的重要
more
性。
autonomous driving development. Overall, you put everything together, China plus AI is a macro environment that is in a strong position to drive more and faster AI innovation. And that's just great news, great opportunity for all of us around the world. Because now, in addition to the United States, Chinese companies can contribute more. Because AI does not have any border. Technology
AI 的
innovation
发展是没有
benefits
国界的
everyone.，
在中
Whenever there is
国
new
我们可以
cancer
贡献
treatment
得更
that's
多。
discovered, it saves lives everywhere. Anytime a new learning method is found, it helps everyone.
在每一天的生活当中，关于人工智能的一
For
个
all
学
those
习，
of us
我们都能够提
working
供
in Chinese tech companies, working on AI, we want to embrace
新
this
的
opportunity to
一个学习
innovate,
的数据。
to drive innovations, so that we can better serve everybody of the world, change the world.
所以
Make it a
我
better
们
place.
对于
And
AI 的
that's
这样的一
exactly
个创新的一
what's
个贡献，能够给
motivating
世
all of
界
us, any one of us at
也
Baidu,
带来
driving us, working
更
so
大的一
hard
个
with
发
so
展
much
的潜
energy
力。
to accelerate the pace of innovation. Now, let me give you a quick overview about Baidu. The simple way to think about it is Baidu is essentially the Google of China. And
让我
because
给大
of
家
our
简单的
search
介绍
engine
一下
heritage,
百度，我们就是
just
中
like
国的
Google,
谷歌。
Baidu is by far the best, most powerful AI company.
百度是
Baidu
目
has
前中
the
国
leading AI technology, the best overall AI
最好
talent,
的 一个 AI 的
a vast
公
amount of
司
data assets that come from a leading suite of online services. And Baidu AI has been developing
而且我们
at
有
a
诸多
very
强
fast
大的一
pace
个网络在
over
线
the
的
many
产品。
years. Baidu is among the very first to create a deep learning institute in 2013. In 2014, we create Silicon Valley Labs and the Baidu Research Labs. In 2015, Baidu again is among the first to launch a conversational AI platform. And also, in 2016, we debuted self-driving technologies and the Baidu Brain AI platform. 2017, last year, we pivoted the entire company towards AI.
在2013，百度
A large
投资
number
了一个
of
全新
AI
的公
initiatives.
司，专注研
Especially,
发人工
we
智能
launched。the Apollo autonomous
其实早在2013到
Open
2014，
platforms for
百度就已
autonomous
经
vehicle,
在做
for autonomous
相关产品的一些研
Now,
究
going。forward, Baidu is an AI company. AI is at the center
百
that
度本
drives
身就是
everything
一个
we do.
人工智能的公司。
First, we're going to use AI to transform and elevate our today's core business.
首先，百度就是在运
Personalized
用
feed
人工智能
recommendation in mobile Baidu, and
做
video
每日的
and
这样的一个
entertainment for
产品的
iQIYI. For those of you who do not know, iQIYI is essentially the equivalent of China's Netflix and a lot more. Baidu owns iQIYI as a wholly owned subsidiary.
爱奇
So
艺
we're
是
going
百度的
to
一家
transform
全
and
资子
drive
公司。
the current set of core business using AI. And more
爱奇艺
importantly,
的
we're going to use
核
AI
心
to
业
build
务
a
就
number of
是
new
用百度
businesses,
的人工
especially
智能技术。
through Apollo platform, the autonomous driving business, and using DualOS, the conversational AI platform. These are two leading frontier of driving AI technology. And economically, they have huge opportunities for Baidu to grow into, and at the same time, they fully leverage Baidu's core strengths and the core capabilities. And underneath, we use a common set of technology platforms, Baidu Brain and the Baidu Intelligent Cloud, to drive all those product and business initiatives. Speaking of Baidu Brain, this is clearly the most complete AI platform in China. At the infrastructure layer, over the many years, again, because of search engine heritage, we have built up a strong set of cloud capabilities. And we are in position to drive a lot of innovation from hardware to software and hardware in the future of cloud. We're very, very strong. And next layer, Baidu has a substantial set of data assets and a strong data capabilities as well. And up the stack, the AI computation engine, Baidu has a strong suite of algorithmic capabilities. And we also provide very, very powerful deep learning framework, deep learning platforms, both in the cloud and on the device side. And then further up, we have cleanly separate two layers of capabilities, the perceptive layers and the cognition layers. And each layer provide a powerful suite of APIs. So put it all together in terms of technical strengths and the platform capability, Baidu Brain absolutely can rival the best of the world. It's getting stronger and stronger. It is fully capable of supporting and enabling and unleashing a vast number of AI innovations at a rapid pace. And as a matter of fact, Baidu Brain, as of today, is already the most vibrant AI platform in China. Look at these numbers. Our developer community is growing so fast, and our platform activities, these are the daily call volumes, over 280 billion calls per day. These are massive, massive numbers. And the variety, the speed of all those different types of AI applications, AI innovations, AI devices are blossoming. First party, third party, the amount of speed of innovation is simply amazing in the Baidu ecosystem. And that is what it's all about. It's all about productizing, commercializing AI technology so that they can make a difference in people's lives. they can make the world a better place. And that's today's core agenda for Baidu World. Our core agenda is going to unveil new platforms and new products. They represent the latest of productization and commercialization of Baidu AI technologies. And we're going to focus on the Apollo autonomous driving platforms and all the products built on top of that, and the DualOS conversational AI platform, and all the devices that we innovate. And these two are absolutely the frontier of driving AI technology today, not only because of the technical capabilities, but the huge economic potentials ahead. If you walk around the CES, you will absolutely see these are the two frontiers. And we're going to focus on that. To begin with, we're going to unveil a major new platform upgrade today for Apollo. We're going to launch Apollo 2.0. Now, let me give you a quick overview about Apollo.
让我来为大家
Apollo is the
简要的
world's
介绍
first
一下阿
and
波
the
罗。
largest open platforms for autonomous driving. We launched Apollo on July 5th last year.
我们在去年5月份
Within short span times, it's growing super fast.
启动了
And for Apollo
阿波罗的系统。
We designed and architected the entire platform and
为阿波
ecosystem
罗，
based
我
on
们
a set of
设计了整套的
fundamental
一个智能
principles.
的系统。
And these principles capture the core essence of how AI technology will propel the auto industry towards the future of autonomous driving. And these principles are designed in a way that they endure. They can withstand the test of time. As a matter of fact, we published an Apollo manifesto. And these are the 4 founding principles of Apollo. First is open capability. We're going to open all our technical capabilities for autonomous driving to all our partners.
首先，我们
And this is
为
a
阿波罗
huge
开放
critical
了
catalyst
所有的这样的一
for
个
China's
人
auto
工智
industry
能的
to move
设
from
计。
today towards the future of autonomy. Because the China auto market is highly fragmented. There's over 200 OEMs. None of the single ones is capable and should do everything by themselves. Open capability is a key catalyst. Second,
中国
is
的
shared
开放源
resources,
数据系统非常的
especially
强大。
precious resources such as data. Our platforms can use Apollo. Our partner can use Apollo. But every partner also has the opportunity to contribute. But the design
我们的用
principle
户可
for
以使用阿波
ecosystem
罗
is
2.0，
the more you
并且也能
contribute,
为阿波罗
the
2.0
even
的系统
more
贡献
you
更多
get
的这样的一个
from
数
the
据库。
ecosystem. So that every partner can benefit more and more as they contribute to help them
当我们的用
accelerate
户
the pace
在
of
为阿波罗
innovation
2.0 系
to
统贡献
differentiate
它
their
的这样的
products.
一个数据来源的时候，也
Accelerate pace of
会
innovation is
受益其
essential
中。
for the ecosystem. And we're going to provide a fundamental set of core technical capabilities, such as a very powerful, massive simulation engine. And the simulation engine will be able to harness more and more data that enable every partner, every
我们的
developer
数据模拟系
within the
统
ecosystem
通
to
过收集
innovate
用户的
at the
一些
increasing
信
pace
息跟
of
数据
innovation. Last,
自主的学习变得
the
更加
most
强
important
大。
is sustained win-win.
所以
Apollo
这
is
是一个双
designed
赢的
with
一
a
个合
simple
作。
and healthy business model. And we have sustained the win-win relationship with all our partners. It is these
我们与
principles
所有的
that
合
puts
作伙伴
together
都是
a
一个长期可持
vibrant,
续的发展合
vibrant
作模式，
ecosystem.
来共
The
同打造
inception
这样一个人工智
of
能
this
的
ecosystem was less than a year ago,
生态
as
系
you can
统
see。on this time chart. Honest to God, the pace of innovation, the growth exceeded our wildest imagination. It is growing so fast. Again, I said we launched Apollo 1.0 on July 5th, and then we kept our
目前
promise.
人
We're
工智
iterating our
能
platform
在
super
场景交互
fast.
当中
We launched Apollo
迅速的发
1.5
展。
in September. In November, we launched Apollo Pilot. This is a very important thing. I'll talk about later. Apollo Pilot is
在
the
9月份，我们
acceleration
发
of
布了阿波罗
productization
的
of the platforms. We're
这样
putting
一个
together more and more powerful
先期的
solutions, package the
旗舰
scenario
产品。
to enable our partners to build commercial-ready autonomous product vehicles. And today, going to launch Apollo 2.0. And thanks to all our developers, all our partners, our developer community is thriving. Look at these numbers. Over 8,000 developers, over 90 developer partners, more than 50 committed development plans. And starting from today, we're going to give a whole lot more capabilities, unprecedented set of capabilities. Simply put, today, we're going to give each of our developers, every our partners, the capability of autonomous driving on simple urban road. And to tell you a lot more about it, please join me. Welcome Mr. Wang Jingao. Jingao is the head of Apollo development teams. Please welcome Jingao.
让我们有请金奥，阿波罗平台的
Thank you, Qi.
首席执行
Good
官。
afternoon, everyone. I'm Jing Ao. I'm really excited today to tell you more about the latest of Apollo development. Apollo 2.0 is one giant leap into the future of autonomous driving. I'm not only talking about what we have done, what's new, what we are going to do next, but also I will share with you how partners and developers around the world, like you, use Apollo Open Platform to get a jump start of their own autonomous driving project. As she just mentioned, Apollo was announced in April last year. For the past 8 months, we released Apollo 1.0 in July and Apollo 1.5 in September. Since the very beginning, Apollo gathered tremendous momentum. But what makes us even more excited is the overwhelmed community support around the globe. For the past 6 months, Apollo became the most vibrant open autonomous driving platform worldwide. For every week, there is more than 150 commits to the code, and over 1,800 developers has forked and used our code, and just in 6 months, over 165,000 lines of code opened in GitHub. Today, we are really pleased to announce Apollo 2.0. It's a significant milestone for Apollo with the autonomous driving capability on simple urban road conditions. It's a giant leap because it's opened the door for commercialization of autonomous driving. Apollo 2.0 is the best Apollo release ever. Next, I will walk you through 4 major updates: complete solution, security debut, enhanced capability, and optimized simulation service of Apollo 2.0. First, Apollo 2.0 is a complete solution, and it's open. All the modules are available for the very first time. As many you already know, Apollo is a flexible architecture with 4 layers. The bottom layer is vehicle reference layer, and on top of it is a hardware reference layer with computing unit and sensors. And on top of it is open source platform layer, and on the top is cloud service such high definition map and simulation. Today we're releasing all the modules of each MA layer. And by releasing all the modules can give partners an overview and a better understanding of our entire architecture, and to better integrate Apollo in their own system. Apollo is the open source part can be freely used, and the open capability part can be accessed easily through our open API. And what's more, Apollo open part segmentation is under Apache 2 license, which means it's open and it's remain open.
阿波罗的系统是一个共享的系统，
Next
所有的
big
用户
update
都可
is
以
Apollo security solution, which
直接
provide
来
a full life cycle
使用
security
这样的一个
solution
开放的
for
系统。
connected vehicles. It has security and OTA update service, which is only allowed authorized and protect data to access vehicle. And in the middle,
阿
it
波罗
has
的开放系统
IDPS
提供的
and
数据源
on-vehicle
使用户
firewall,
能够
which is keep 通
通过这样的一个系统来控制
preventing
智能的
the
车辆
abnormal network behavior. And there is a Apollo black box, and which is include the software and hardware to do safe storage and transmission for large amount of data set, which can help us to access the root cause of abnormal event, and also to access the
阿波罗的
product
系统能
reliability.
够非常的安全的存储用户的信息，并且让我们能够提取当中的，如果在车辆运行当中出现问题，我们也能够及时查找它的一个根源。
Next, let me pick 3 modules, give you an example. The first is localization. As we all know,
让我为您简短的介绍
precise
这样几个应用的场
localization
景。
matters. During Apollo 1.0 demo in July, we tried to bring our CEO Robin to the front door of National Convention Center.
在7月份的时候，我们试图用阿波罗这样的一个智能的车辆，将我们的阿波罗的领导带到国际会议中心。
In Apollo
但是当时
2.0,
没有能
we
够做到。
solved this problem by using adaptive fusion LiDAR, GPS, and IMU. It can achieve state-of-the-art accuracy of 5 to 10 centimeters, even in urban canyons and tunnels.
当时的这样的一个系统呢，结合了 GPS， 包括它的一个
no matter the place.
智能系统，只能够自主的行驶
Planning and
5到7
control
米。
is another big area receive lots of enhancement. The cutting-edge planning can handle intersections, left turns, right turns, even U-turns, and changing lanes and observe track flow and driving
我们
behavior.
经过改进，阿波罗的这样一个智能的行驶车辆
control module
能够自主的
make the
学
ride
习，包括
much
前进
faster and，
包
smoother.
括转向，包括掉
We
头
host。Apollo 2.0 test ride for our media friends a couple days ago in our Sunnyvale office. One journalist, after she
我
read,
们
she
在
told me,
三立贝的 office 前
if
几
we
天有跟
haven't
媒
had
体
any
公布了阿波
conversation,
罗
the
2.0。
ride is boring. There is no difference from a human driver. Boring, I think that's the best compliment we get.
那我们得到了媒体的一个反馈，他们说这样子的一个智能驾驶技术跟人的驾驶几乎没有区别了，这样是多么 boring 的一件事情。但我们觉得这是对我们产品的一个非常好的一个赞美。
With over 99% accuracy and up to 500 feet, and the sensor fusion will enable us see objects clear and further. And in Apollo 2.0,
我们在对于远程场景的一个识别，包括它的清晰度，有一个非常大的改进。
Prior Apollo 2.0, if developer want to use Apollo simulation service, they need to compile and upload the complete Docker to the cloud. It takes at least 30 minutes. In our Apollo new simulation service,
之前我们如果要装阿波罗 1.5 的系统，至少要半个小时的时间。
It's reduced the setup time from 30 minutes to 30 seconds.
但现在我们只需要30秒钟就可以。
Not only quicker, it has a lot of very powerful new features.
不光只是提速了，而且有更多的新的功能。
Such as one-click cloud debugging, lots of new features. And we do have Apollo 2.0 simulation live demo in our CES booth. I highly recommend everyone try it out and see how powerful it is
我强
yourself.
烈的推荐大家来使用我们的新系统，然后看看它的功能到底有多么的强大。
Put all the things together, Apollo 2.0 can perform day and night autonomous driving capabilities.
总而言之，阿波罗的 2.0 系统呢，能够日以继夜的这样的一个智能的一个驾驶。
Now Apollo 2.0 is not only running in our locations in Shanghai and Beijing. It also runs at Peoria, Illinois, the headquarters of
阿波罗
our partner
2.0 应用现在除了北京，还在我们美国的总部这边。
To upgrade to Apollo 2.0 just in a week in Peoria, Illinois. Let's roll
伊
the
利诺伊
video.
州，请看这个短片。
My name is Bobby Hambrick, and I'm the CEO and founder of Autonomous Stuff. We supply products, engineering services, and state-of-the-art software to help enable autonomous driving. Our headquarters is based in Morton, Illinois, because the Midwestern culture is very hardworking and also very loyal. Baidu is a pioneer in AI technology. They created an initiative called Apollo. It's an open, reliable, and secure software stack for autonomous driving. Now, Apollo is announcing the release of Apollo 2.0.
I'm Josh Whitley. I'm the lead software engineer here at Autonomous Stuff. Apollo 2.0, we have cameras being added to the system. They can do stopping based on objects in front of the vehicle. They can follow at a set distance, stoplight detection.
You recognize when the cars are passing by, they're classified as cars. You recognize pedestrians, you recognize bicycles. When the light turns green, it negotiates the intersections and then moves on.
They've brought perception online faster than anyone else I've seen. You only have two eyes and you can only look in one direction. An autonomous vehicle is always looking in every direction at the same time.
Our goal together is to deploy fleets of vehicles to help change the way humans move from point to point. Just call the app, the car comes and picks you up, it's running Apollo software, and it takes you to the next point. So it's our goal to help enable that to happen as soon as possible.
Thank you. And from the video, you can see how our partners, Autonomous Stuff, enjoy the newly released Apollo 2.0.
非常感谢大家，通过视频的短片，大家可以看到我们的合作伙伴是有多么的高兴能够使用到我们的新的系统。
Let's welcome Bobby and Josh.
让我欢迎下面两位同事给大家。
Thanks, Bobby. Thanks, Josh. And I highly encourage all the partners and the developers to check it out the new features of Apollo 2.0.
在这里，我也希望我们的新老用户来试用我们的阿波罗系统，在你们的应用当中。
Releasing Apollo 2.0 feel like a moment in history. But what we are
这是一个历史
more
性
excited
时
is
刻，
about
我们来发布阿波罗的系
the
统。
possibility Apollo 2.0 bring to the community. The participating from partners really speed up the innovation.
帮助我们的合作伙伴一起将创新往前推进。在我们的阿波罗 2.0 系统上
NXP and Renesas are supported by Apollo platform. And from the partners, we all know, we hear that we want the Apollo platform support more vehicles to provide
通过用户的反馈，我们得知他们也希望阿波罗的 2.0 系统能够支持智能驾驶技术。
map globally, and we hear that it's our top priority. It will
这些
deliver
都
those
是我
solutions
们优
in
先
the
发展
future.
的一个方向。
To speed up global autonomous driving commercialization, we released Apollo Pilot, which is an integrated solution
我们推出了阿波罗的
for
Pilot 这样的一个产品，
of autonomous driving.
主要是在无人驾驶技术的场景当中应用。
With leading partners, I will show you how Apollo Pilot provide fast productization for passenger vehicles, for minibus, and for transportation service. Apollo Pilot is working with Chery to enable Level 3 autonomous driving for mass production in 2020. Next, let's see a
我
video
们将会在
of
2020
how
年
Apollo and Chery work
阿
together.
波罗 Pilot
Please roll
会
the
和
video.
奇瑞合作，推出他们新一代的无人驾驶技术轿车。
Thank you. And
谢谢各位。
not only for passenger vehicle, Apollo Pilot also work with Kinlong, the second largest commercial vehicle OEM in China, to deliver closed venue mini shuttle bus
不
for
光在
volume production.
小轿车
This
方面，我
year.
们也
Next,
和
let's see a video.
中国的第二
Please
大
play the
的
video.
小型客车供应商合作，请看以下的视频短片。
We are really excited about this collaboration and really
我们对
looking
和金龙
forward
的这次合
to
作
see
非
the
常的
volume
期待，也非常的兴
production
奋。
of this minibus in this year. Not only
他们将会在
in China,
今年推
but
出
Apollo
无人
Pilot
驾驶技术的
help
小型的
global
客车。
partners in many ways. Apollo is team up with Access LA and Lilly System to enable the pilot project for next generation paratransit service in Los Angeles. Access LA is the second largest paratransit agency in the United States, and it provides over 3.7 million paratransit trips for disability and the senior community in Los Angeles every year. And together, we will
LXS
provide
是
autonomous
轮椅
driving
的一个非常大的一个
paratransit
生产供应
service
商，阿波罗也将和他们合作
to overcome the driver，
在洛杉矶这边
to
推出
improve
他们的一个新的
the
产
quality
品，
of
使用我们的 系
to
统，
reduce the operation cost and ultimately to enable
去节约成本，
mobility for people who
并且
cannot drive by themselves.
让没有办法能够自主运行的人更好的使用他们的产品，更加自由的活动。
Apollo 2.0 is a significant milestone for Apollo.
阿波罗2.0是阿波罗系统的
We are
一个
thrilled about it and hope you do too.
Milestone 是这样的一个非常非常
Apollo is
优秀的
created
这样
by
的一个
Baidu,
产品
but
推
not
出
for。Baidu. It's for all the partners and the developers who want to use this
是一个里程碑式的
transformative
产品，
technology to reinvent the mobility experience for human beings. We truly believe
为人类
together
的这样一
we
个
will change the world.
运输系统、
at
交
accelerated
通运
pace.
输系统
Thank you.
向前更加智能的发展做出了非常大的一个贡献跟努力。谢谢各位。
Thank you so much, Jingao. Thank you so much for all our wonderful partners that made Apollo 2.0
感
possible.
谢我们所有的合作伙
So
伴，
Apollo
让阿波罗的
2.0
系统变
It's
得这样
such
的强
a
大。
monumental step forward. It elevates the Apollo ecosystem to a complete new level. There's
我
two
们也
key
会更加
takeaways
努
for
力
you.
的让阿波罗系统
First
往前发展。
Is unprecedented capabilities for autonomous driving on simple urban road conditions for the first time
尤
ever
其是在无人驾驶技术
available
方面
for，every developers or our partners. Doing this kind of capability for yourself is one thing. Making that available for everyone is completely different. We're
关
super
注自我
proud
的发展在无人驾驶技术
of
方
what
面
we
很
have
重要，
done,
但
and
是
we're
我们
excited about
共享技
what
术
could be
更加
when
的
the
重要
communities。come together. Takeaway number 2 is the acceleration of commercialization and prioritization of the Apollo platform, particularly in the form of Apollo Pilot. In a nutshell, we're seeing more and more commercially viable scenarios and capabilities
我们
that
看
are
到更
packaged
多
into
的商业
solutions
场景应用到阿波罗
and
Pilot
made it
这个系
available
统。
to our partners. And this began a new phase of the Apollo ecosystem, which is the
这
beginning
让阿
of
波罗的这样的
rapid
一个生态系统
commercial
持续
production
的、可持续
of
的发展。
Apollo-powered autonomous vehicle. On this slide is, as of today,
各位看到
we
的
have
屏幕
partners
上的
with 4 committed plans to
4
have
家我们的
commercially available vehicle for autonomous driving.
商业合作伙伴
Is in this year, in later this year, with L4 minibus
将会
available
使用我
commercially.
们的无人驾驶技术。
And
第一家
in
就是金融
2019
客
and
车，
2020, there's 3
在
partners.
19年
These 3 are all well-established Chinese auto
将会有3
OEMs.
家
They've been in business for a long time.
汽车生产
And we'll have
商使用我们的无人驾驶技术。
vehicles that will be available for volume production.
江淮汽车、北汽
This is
和奇瑞汽车
Simply
都
amazing.
将陆续面世，
This is the China speed.
这
that
就
I'm
是
talking
中
about.
国速度。
Because if you ask the question, when will L3, L4 vehicles be commercially viable and ready
如果
on
你
the
要
market?
问这些
If
汽
you ask
车
this
何
question
时能
less
够
than a year ago, nobody,
面
I
世
mean nobody,
应用在
would
商
have
业场景
believed
当中，我们的
it
无人驾
would
驶
be
技术，
this early and with this much variety.
没有人会预想到会这
This
么的早
shows。the power of the open platform. And this
所以
shows the platforms operating
这
in
体现
a
了
macro structure that speeds up
一个共
innovation.
享的
Because every day,
生态系统
and I've talked to so many partners and developers, every day we're seeing new innovation signals. And
能够
every
做到
day
更多。
we're discovering new
每一天我
prioritization,
们都能
new
通过新的一
commercialization
个数据
possibilities. Let me give you one example. For
激
example,
发
L4, the vehicle has no
向前
wheels,
创新的一个
human
潜能。
cannot control. We thought it's a long time to come. No, because all it takes is for to think about at the lower speed, in a more constraining environment, what are the scenarios that are viable, customer are willing to pay for? All of a sudden, the door opens. There's so much more opportunities. And this is only the beginning. There's a lot
这只是一
more
个
to
开
come.
始，
The
将会有
speed
更多
of
更多
prioritization
的人
and the commercialization
从
is gonna
商业化的
accelerate.
无人驾驶技术当中受益。
And the speed also come from many different factors.
这样的一个快速的发展，也有它的一个机遇
Autonomous driving,
和背后的深层
policy
的原
innovation
因。
is fundamentally important. Policy innovation plays just as important a role as technology innovation. And the policy innovation is
政
designed
策方面的
as
一个
an
创新
important part of
跟技术
Apollo
方面的创新
ecosystem
同样重
from
要
the， get-go. We have been
甚
actively
至
working
是
with a
先导
number
的一
of
个因素
important municipal
更加的
governments in China.
不可忽视。 尤
to
其是在
design
中国这样的一
and
个
roll
环境当
out
中。
more and more policies that will unleash the speed of innovation.
中国政府
and the rate of
政策方面的一个大力的
For
支
example,
持，也是让我们的无人驾驶技术能够
short
快速
a
的发
while ago,
展。
the city of Beijing issued a new policy to make it
2017
easier
年的12月
for autonomous
18日，
driving.
北京
And the city
出
of
台了新的
Baoding
政策。
and city of Xiong'an,
你也
they
看到，像
joined Apollo
保定和雄
as
安
strategic
也有
partners
相关的一
working
些
with
新
us
的政
closely.
策。
As a matter of fact, the city of Baoding just released a new policy a few days ago
保定
to
几
make it
天
easier
前
for us to innovate together. And the
宣
city
布
of
的新
Xiong'an
的政策，
will play
让无人
a
驾驶技
huge
术
role
更
for
加
years
容
to
易
come
的在
because
现实的应用场景当
Xiong'an
中
is the
得到
next
使
mega
用。
city, is being built from ground up.
雄安
It
真
will
是
be
下
bigger
一个
than Shenzhen, bigger
新的
than a lot
城
of
市。
cities in the world. And it is designed to unlock technology innovation for the long term.
它的
For the
设
long
立
term.
将会
President
为
Xi
创新
personally pay attention to this design
更长期
to
的发
last
展
1,000 years. And we're working
奠
with
定
the
基
city of
础。
Xiong'an very, very closely
我们
to
和雄
design
安
and
新区
innovate the
非常
future
紧密的合作，
urban infrastructure, the future urban
对
transportation
未来城市
policies,
的一个创
so
新的一
that
个建设
in the future,
共同的努
autonomous
力，
driving is built in
将无人驾驶的
for
技
the long
术
term. The significant
在先期
cannot be understated.
导入在整个城
Policy
市设计
innovation,
的环节
technology
当中，
innovation, they go
做
hand
一个
in
长
hand.
远的发展。
They must move
长
in
远的一个
unison
设
at this
计。
stage to unleash more and more innovations. And
这都大大促使了
With
我
Apollo
们在技
2.0
术方面的创新，
it also
持续的向
puts
前发展
the。ecosystem in action and on the move. Because
阿波罗系统
we are working with so many partners actually
和
building
众多的汽车
commercial
生产商，
product.
包括
Every day there's vehicles being
消费
developed,
产品的
tested,
生产商合
operated
作。
across a growing list of cities in China and the United States. This picture on the wall is
大
a
家看到的
snapshot taken today. And that
图片上
snapshot
的
is a
这
first
些车
fleet
辆
of
是我
autonomous
们今
vehicles.
天才拍摄
And they are
的，
all future commercial products.
但是它们都是
And they
未来
are
的
all
场景当
powered
中
by
会
the
被应用
same
的
open platform.
车辆，都是采用
And this
了
lineup
开放式的一
It's
个
impressive
系统。
because here you got the first L4 minibus, and around
这
here
边你有
you
看到一
have
个小
several
型的汽
versions
车，
of L3 passenger sedans with different type of configuration, different type of sensors, many different variety of choices for differentiations. And over there, you have a L4 street sweepers.
这
And
边你有
there's
看到一
another
个道路清洁的
L4
车辆，
logistic delivery vehicles. There's a large variety
以
already.
及各种不同
And most importantly,
的轿车
they can all
采用我们
be
的技
in
术，
action today. They can all drive themselves.
他们都能够实
Now-
现无人的
We're going to try something that's never done
驾驶。
before. For the first time, we're going to have a live parade of a fleet of autonomous vehicles. They're all powered by the same platform.
在这里，我们
And
看到
I'm gonna
所有的
connect
这些不同的车
Through a
型
live video stream
都在我们阿波罗的系
to my
统上
team's
得以
colleagues
集成。
at Baidu campus in Beijing. It is very early morning hour over there. Freezing cold.
在
But
我
we're going to see a
们百
live
度的总
parade
部，
for the first
现
time
在才是
of
上
autonomous
午6点多
vehicles.
钟，非常的
My
早，但
colleague
是
Tao
大
Ji
家
will
都
run
已
the
经
show. Tao Ji,
就绪
please take it away.
请大家看到我的同事
I'm
陶
Tao
晶
Ji,。Baidu Self-Driving Car Project Director. Now it's Beijing time, 6:53 in the morning, and we are here at Baidu's headquarters in Beijing. Today, we are going to see a range of self-driving vehicles being presented in the parade,
现
including
在我
sedans,
们将在
minibus,
现场看
street
到
sweepers, and a very cute delivery
不
robot.
同的车
All
辆
of them are
已经
built
就
upon
绪在
Apollo
百度的总
platform,
部。
an autonomous driving system that has been designed to satisfy different user needs under different circumstances.
他们都是统一采用了阿波罗的
Now
系
let's
统。
connect with my colleagues Xiaofan and Wuming, who are in the sedan and minibus right now.
现在
Let's
让我
have
们
them
联络
tell
到我的
us
同事
how
小
it
帆和
feels.
吴明。
Hello everyone, this is Xiaofan. I'm an
大家
engineer
好，
of
我是小
Baidu's
凡，
autonomous
我
vehicle
是一
program.
名
Currently,
高
I'm
级工
seeking
程
an
师，
autonomous sedan. I will show you
在
how it
百度的
works
无人驾驶技
automatically.
术项目组
As you
当中
see,。I was sitting in an autonomous sedan. As you
现在
see,
你
the
看到
car
我
is
正在
the car is
车里面，
driving
我将给大家
automatically.
示范无人驾驶技
As you
术。
see, the car is driving across the yard to my left. Now
车
the
辆
car
现
is
在
switching
正
to
在
the
经
U-turn
过
lane. The steering
我
wheel
要
is
将
turning
到达的
automatically,
要
like
到达
an
的目的
invisible
地
light
的过程当
driving the
中，
car. The whole
我
ride
可
is
以
quite smooth and
做我
stable.
想做的任
I'm
何事
quite
情，
enjoying the
丝毫不
experience.
影响车辆的
Now
向
we
前
are
开
going
进
back。to the autonomous vehicle station. Let's get back to Wuming.
Thank you, Xiaofan, and hello everyone in Vegas. I'm Wu Ming,
大
the
家好，我
project
是吴
manager
明
from Baidu. Now we are sitting in a minibus. The name of
现
the
在我
minibus
也
is
在
Apollo.
小型的
The
迷你
unique part
bus 上
of the
面。
minibus is there is no steering wheel, and the vehicle is driving by
这辆小
itself.
型的客车
Even with 7 people
叫
in the
阿波
vehicle,
龙，
it's still quite roomy and also comfortable. By the way, the volume
我和
production
3
of the
个
vehicle
同事
will
在
be
这
this
边，
year.
然后这个
Now
车
we
辆
are going to park
也
here
非常
and
的
let's
舒
move
适。
outside.
这款产品将会在18年发布。
It's quite cold here in Beijing. I
北
just
京现在
ordered
非常的
something
寒
warm.
冷，
I guess that is my delivery.
所以我还是留在车里面。
Buddy, thank you very much for the delivery, especially in such a very cold
需要一个
morning.
围巾，让它送到我这里。
With the warm scarf, now I feel much better. Well, besides
这
the
样我
lovely
觉得温暖多
self-delivery
了。
robot, over there we have another autonomous driving vehicle.
除了这个智能
The
的
self-driving sweeper would
送
clean
货
the
车
street by itself.
实现了无人驾驶技术，我们看
Actually,
到
we already
清洁
have
车辆
several
也
of
可以实
this
现无人
kind of
驾驶技
vehicle
术。
operating every day in Beijing Olympic Park from September
这样的
last
一
year.
个小型的清洁车辆在北京是非常常见的，每天，比如在奥
Thank
林
you,
匹克公
Tao Ji.
园
Let's
都会
give a
看
big
到它。
hand to the amazing
谢
engineers.
谢各位，谢谢我们的工程师
They。are amazing, and big hand to all our partners who make it possible for today's first ever live parade of
这
autonomous
是因为
vehicles.
有我们
And
的
this
出色的工程师的贡献
is，
让大家
what
看到
China
了今
speed
天发布的这几款
actually
产品
look like.
出色的表现。
And this is only the beginning.
这才只是刚刚的
The
开始，
speed is going to only accelerate with
中
many,
国
many
速度
factors
将会
driving
持续的
forward.
加速。
And the one thing for me to call out here is that just a couple months ago, the Chinese government
就在几分钟
named
以前，
Apollo its national
中国
autonomous
政
driving
府
AI platform.
指定阿波罗作为一个全国性的
Puts us
技
at a
术
complete different，
尤其
spot.
是在无人驾驶技术
We're
方
now called the
面的一个
national
先
team.
驱。
Just like a soccer team, we're the national team. What you just saw
这
was
就
a
是中
parade
国的国家
of the
队，
first ever
我
national
们就
team
是在无人驾
of
驶技术
autonomous
方面
vehicles. And
走
this
在
gives
全
us
国的
so
前
much
面。
more opportunities, so much more inbound interest. And we are really thrilled and looking forward
我们对于未来的
to work
愿
with
景
more
非
and more
常的期
partners
待。
to drive a whole lot more innovation together. Now, speaking of drive
对于未来
more
创新的可能
innovations,
性，我们也非常的兴奋。
particularly with accelerated pace of innovations, the most important factor, the most precious aspect is people. Baidu is
在
very,
所
very
有的研
motivated
发当中，
to
最
work
重
with
要
more
的是我们的
partners
人力
to
资源，我
democratize
们的
AI
工程师
technology
们，
to make it available for more and more people,
因为有他们
more
的
and more
努力，
developers
所以
So there's
我
more
们
talent
才能够
to join
如
the
此快速的
innovation
发
to
展。
drive faster pace
也很
for
感
AI
谢我
to
们的
change
合
the
作伙伴有他们的
And there's no
持续
better
的
people
一个
to talk
创
about
新，
this
包括数据的
than
共
my
享
next
与
distinguished
贡献。
guest speaker. And he is the godfather of modern
我们才能
autonomous driving technology.
这么快速的向前发
And
展。
this is Dr. Sebastian Srong. Please join me. Welcome, Sebastian.
让我们有请 Sebastian
Thank you, Fee. It's been
给我们带来演讲
amazing。to see this amount of progress in that short a time.
这么短的时间有这么大的一个技术的进步，
And I can tell
真
you
的非常
for
非常的令人惊叹。
about 15 of these 15 years, people would smile. And it's only the last year. It works actually better than most microphones.
他们比我的这个麦
And
克
seeing
要
this
好用得多。
amazing progress around the world is mind-blowing. I can't wait until traffic becomes safe.
全世界对于无人驾驶技术这样的一个发展的速度都是非常令人惊叹的，在短时期内有这
Now
么
I'm
大的一个
here
进
as
步
a。founder and president of Udacity to announce a collaboration with Baidu that I'm very proud of in the area
我
of
在这边非常荣幸
education.
的宣布，我们与百度的一个合作。
She pointed out there is a very small number of experts in the world that can program AI or
他
self-driving
们
cars.
拥有着世界
And
上
about
非常
7
优
years
秀杰出
ago,
的
I
工程
decided
师
to，found a company, almost like
对
a
于人工智
university,
能的
the
研发
University of Silicon Valley, to teach people tech skills so that we, the people, are ready for the next decade and the next century. So
在下一
today,
个10
we're
年，我
announcing
们也准备好
a
了，
partnership
尤其
with
在
Baidu.
技术方面的一个
It's not
储
our
备。
first Chinese partnership, but it's certainly a highly exciting partnership.
这
It
是
will
我
be for the
们
first time
与百度的
build
第一次合
courses
作
together with a
也
Chinese
是
company
非
and
常
an
非
American
常
company.
令人兴奋。
If you look at the landscape of AI, she pointed out correctly it's
如
the
果你
fourth
大
industrial
概的看一
revolution.
下 AI 技术的
And
一
the
个整个
vision
发
of
展，
AI is that we can take anything repetitive we do today, from driving cars to medical work to
人
office
工智
work
能
to
应用
what
的场
lawyers
景诸
do,
多，
and
包
have
括像医疗
machines pick
领
this
域
up from，us
包括
and
无
do
人
the
驾
work
驶领
for
域。
us. But according to the New York Times, there's only 10,000 experts in the world who are able to build these devices. There's
据《纽约时报》的报道，
1.34 billion people in China. There's over 7 billion people in the world. And the number of people who have the appropriate skills to build this technology
在人工智能研
is
发方面，
vanishingly small.
其实
At
工程师的
Udacity,
数量并没
we've
有那么
decided
多
to。partner with the world's best companies like Baidu. Many
但是我们
companies
和
in
百度
Silicon
的合
Valley,
作，
like Google and Amazon and Facebook, and now Baidu as the
是
essentially
世
the
界
Google
级的
of
一个合
China,
作。就像我
to
们
really
与谷歌
give people a chance on the
等
table
世
and
界
learn those skills. We have, I think, upwards
知
of
名大
9
公司
million
的合作一样。
enrolled students in the world. About a fifth of those now come from China. China is our fastest growing segment. There's an enormous thirst for education. And we teach students in the world
在
things
美
like
国
self-driving cars. We have actually multiple
我们有
programs
大量的学
that
生
we
都
teach
是
students
来自
self-driving
于
cars. Many of the graduates have
中
made it
国
into Baidu as employees.
包括我们的
Udacity alone
雇员
teaches more students self-driving cars than all universities in the world combined at this point. You see, this works. We are extremely proud and extremely delighted to work with Baidu on Apollo 2.0. Not just on the technology
在
and
这
growing
里，
better
我们
and better
非常
algorithms,
荣幸的能
but
够
on
与
the
百
people
度
side,
合作，来
teaching
共同
people
使用
Apollo
这样的
and
一个
having
阿波罗
students in the
技
world
术
be。able to contribute. There's a saying, if you catch a man a fish, he has dinner for the night. And to be correct, I'd say if you catch a woman a fish, she has dinner for the night. But if you teach a man or a woman how to fish, then they have dinner for
所
the
以
rest of their
有一
lives.
句谚
This is all
语：授人
about
以渔，
scale, about speed, about amplification,
不如
about
教
changing
他
the
如
world of
何的
transportation globally
去
using
教
the
到
Apollo
自己的鱼。
platform in collaboration with Baidu. So we are extremely delighted today to be on stage here. I want to thank you for being invited and announcing
感谢
a
百度邀
very
请我
new
过来。
collaboration for us, hopefully a first step in many steps. We will be launching as a free set of courses
这边我要跟大家宣
education
布我们与
for
阿波罗
Apollo.
合
So
作的
anybody
一
who
款产
wants
品
to。further themselves, contribute, and use Apollo can come to Baidu and to us and learn those skills free of charge. We'll support the
如果
simulation.
各位有兴趣的话，
we'll
可以
support
过
the
来找
entire
百度，也
software,
来找
so
我
you can
们
learn wherever you live and whatever you do.
更多的
As
了
long as you
解
have internet connectivity, you don't pay us a dime.
阿波罗
You can
系
learn
统。
about Apollo. Thank you so much.
谢谢各位。
Thank you so much, Sebastian, for this wonderful,
非常
wonderful
感谢
partnership.
Sebastian。
We are really looking forward to working together to really democratizing AI technology, make more
我们
talent
也是非常
to
期
be able
待
to join the innovation.
我们的合
Now,
作
speaking of talent,
能
I
够
will
将
be
AI 技
remiss
术往
not to
前
pay tribute
推进
to。the amazing talent, the wonderful employees of Baidu. It is their passion, their hard work, their 9 days hours that made all these innovations
正是因
possible.
为百度有我们
Next, let's
这
take a
些
look
日
at how
以继夜
people
工
at
作的工程
Baidu
师，
pursue the big AI dream.
我
Let's roll the
们
video.
能够将 AI 的技术发展到现在。
小度，
请看视频。
帮我打开空调。
小度，我在这里。
小度，放一首歌吧。
蝴蝶的时间。支付成功。
This is what look like to innovate on AI at China's speed. Baidu itself is very
这
much
就是
the
中国
AI
的中国
innovation
速
lab.
度。
For all of us at Baidu, we live and breathe of AI every day. When I first joined Baidu about less than a year, just
百
about
度
1
的
year
每
ago,
天日常
First day go to
都
work.
会应用到人工
there's
智
no
能。
badge. It's all face recognition based. Then you can use face recognition to pay for at the vending machines and at the cafeteria.
比
The
如
list
我们
goes
的人脸
on.
识别技术每天都会被应用到，包括
is
像你进入
absolutely
公司，
AI
包括你
innovation
在公司
that's
进
on the
行一
move.
些支付，都会要
Next
使用到人脸识别技术
I'm。going to unveil a new set of products on different platforms.
接
Just
下来
as
我要
important,
将介绍
just
我
as
们的
important.
另一款产品，
It's DualOS
这是
conversational
我们的
AI platform.
DualOS 系统。
Let me first
的
give
这样的
you
一个平台。
the business and the strategic context. Now, historically, any platforms that is able to unleash a new wave interaction modality will unlock a huge amount of economic values. For example, Microsoft Windows, they got the mouse and the keyboard right, and they built an amazing franchise, wonderful company. Apple, they got the finger and touch right. Now they're the largest company of the world. And we believe voice
像微
and
软、
natural
苹果这样的
language
公司都
is
是
a
有着自己
much
的核
bigger
心技术，
opportunity.
所以他们才
And
能
we
发展
believe
成世界一级的一流
Baidu
的
is
公司
best。positioned to get that right for China
百度
and more.
也有这样
And
的
we're
一
going to
个机
focus
会
on
和机遇，
smart home in
来
particular.
成为中国
For smart
领
home,
先的
device
互联网公
is
司
a，new app.
也有我
And
们自己
platform
的
is
独
the
到
key
优势
enabler.。And driving innovation at China speed is everything we do.
在中国速度
To
上
tell
的
you
一
more
个创
about it,
新，
Please
百度
join
走
me.
在前
Welcome
面。
Eric Jing. He is the lead of DualOS platform. Welcome, Eric.
让我们有请金来给大家演讲。
Thank you, Qi. Hello, everybody. So I'm Eric Jing, Jing Kun. I'm from Baidu.
景坤，我是景
So
坤，大
today
家好，我来自
I'm
百度。
very happy to introduce Baidu DualOS
今天我非
to all
常
of
的
you
高兴来给大家
to
介绍我们的
explain
新款产品
how we plan
DualOS。
to enable devices with voice capabilities, how we put intelligence in everything. And to help you understand,
这款系
Baidu
统
DualOS
能
is
够将
Alexa
物与
of
网连
China,
接起来。
and much more than that.
可以做到更多。
As she mentioned, China has structural advantage in the AI era. So
中国有
China
它独
has
特的
more
一
than
个应用场
400
景，
million households,
我们有将
200
近
million cars, and more than
4亿的家庭
1.1 billion phones.
拥有
So per
2
IDC
亿的
report,
轿
by
车，
2020,
将近10亿的智能手机用户。
27% of smart home, and 51% of car, 68% of smartphone and wearable, they will have voice capabilities. And China is a huge market to drive innovations.
中国是创新的一个
So
巨
after
大的
we
市
launched
场。
DualOS, the platform also has a lot of achievements.
我们的 DualOS 系
So we
统
now have more than 130 partners.
有
And
将
those
近
partners
100家的
are
合作
actually
伙伴
cover，each device scenarios.
而且我们的合作伙伴
Let me give you
来自
some
各个
examples.
领域。
For instance, for the phone scenario,
例
we
如
are
在手机
partner
领域，
with Vivo,
我们
Huawei,
有和
Xiaomi,
vivo、
and
华
many
为、
top
小
phone
米
makers
和
to
众多的
enable
顶
their
级的
phone
智能手机制
has
造商
voice
合作。
assistant capability. We are working with TCL, Skyworth, and
在
many
电
smart
视
TV
领
makers
域，我
to
们
enable
有
their
和创维、
smart TV
TCL，
to
还
be
有
more smarter, can be voice controlled.
众多的
We are working with Harman,
电视
Haier,
领域的制造
Weidi,
商
and
合作，
many famous companies to ship more
有非常多
voice-enabled
的
devices
知名
to the
品牌
market.
如海尔、美的、
From the hardware
Harman
solution perspective, we have more than 20
的合作。
hardware solutions. Each hardware solution can be very
我们为他
easily
们提
ported
供
to
了
our
众多的
our
解决方
partner
案，
devices to enable
这些都
those
是在我们
devices
的产品
have
平台
voice
的基础上进
conversation
行。
capabilities. For each month, we have more than 5 new products released to market.
每个
And
月
we
我们
have
都有将近5
receiving
款的新产品能够
overwhelming
问
positive
世，
feedback from our
而
partners.
且
The
在我们
products
的使
are
用者
loved
当
by
中都
our
得到了
users.
非常积极的反馈。
The platform is growing at a tremendous in China at China's speed. So if we look at
这个
those
平台
numbers,
在中国
those
速度
numbers
下快
are
速的发
month
展。
over month growth rate after re-release. So in terms of the install base, month over month growth rate, we have more than 148% growth rate. And for the monthly active device, the growth rate is more than 127.
用户的使用在我们的
So the
平台上
platform growing at
急速的
China's
增
speed.
长，
So DualOS
这就是
is
中国
the
的速
clear
度。
leader in China. It's the most vibrant AI ecosystem in China. Not
我们
only
的
we have
DualOS
device partners, we also have chip makers,
走在中
we
国
have system
AI 生态
integrators,
系统的前
we
面。
have content providers, we have developer platform to working with us. And as a
我
platform,
们有
we
像
are
如
super
智能
happy
芯
to
片制
enable
造
our
商、
partners to continue
系统
evolve,
集成商、
continue iterate,
内容供应商
innovate at China's speed.
以及开发商的共同合作，
And from the platform
这都使我
perspective,
们的系统能够快速的成长。
we released DualOS in public last year July,
在去年的全球消费电子大会上，
which
我们
includes
就
the
有
intelligent device platform,
为大家
the
展示我们
DualOS cloud
DualOS 的系
conversation
统。
system, and also the DualOS bot platform.
去年7月份，我们正式
Each
发布
layer
DualOS
actually
1.0版本
includes。many components. Just 4 months later, at the Baidu World Conference,
4个月以前，在百度的世界大会上，我们就
is actually
首
have
次的
many new and
宣布了
upgraded components.
DualOS 2.0系
So
统，
it's amazing to see a platform
它
like
包
this
含了
large
更多的一个升
get
级
2
以
major
及新的模
updates
块
within 1 year.
我们也非
So
常的高
DualOS
兴
devices
看到
now they
这
are already everywhere.
两个主要的一个升
Either in the
级
morning
在1年当
or at
中
work
持续的推进。
Or on the road or back home. You can interact with different DualOS enabled devices.
在
So
DualOS
next, I'm
2.0
going to
系
show you a
统
video
下
how people,
人
a family of
机
3,
互动起
24
来，
hours,
实
how
现
they
真正的物联网
interact。with DualOS enabled devices, how those devices are
接下来
actually
我们为大家
improving,
放一段
enhancing
视频
our
的
daily
短片
lives. Let's play the video.
看看 DualOS 是如何在我们日常当中运用的。
小度小度，在呢。现在几点了？现在北京时间7点整，气温零下7度，
早，宝贝，
2度，有大
你多穿点吧。
老公起床了。
今天有什么科技类的新闻啊？
工信部一般 AR 行动计划。
哎呀，吃饱了。角度。今天路况怎么样？
路况畅通。
帮我发动车子，空调开到25度。再见，宝贝儿。角度，帮我导航到公司。啊，对，顺便路过一下加油站。
好的。
妈妈，我想吃披萨。
好嘞，小度，给我经常去的那家披萨店打电话。
小度，我想跟爸爸视频。
嘿，宝贝儿。
妈妈，今天晚上热热腾腾，可不可以吃到？
好的。
我做的披萨。
好。
回家了。
那萌宠小大人喽。爸爸你好。现在我们做
最左边的那个男生是谁？将分析中国内地男演员。
小度，我还认真说着那个故事。
白雪公主每天都把这个小木屋打扫得非常干净。小度，关灯。
So as you see,
正如
those
各位
are
看到
the
的这
real
段视
product
频
that
的
you
短
can buy
片
from the market. So DualOS devices are already used
在
everywhere.
DualOS 的系
So
统操
like
作
in the
下，
video, in the
我们的
morning,
产品
you can
应用
talk
在各个
DualOS
生活
powered
场
smart
景当
speaker.
中，包
You
括
can
工
even
作
talk
场
to
景。
DualOS powered smart mirror. And at work, you can use DualOS powered smartphone. And on the road, when
在
you are
工作当
driving,
中，你
you
可以
can
用
talk to
到
DualOS powered
DualOS 的智能手机，
car.
在驾驶当中，
If
你
you
能
take
够用到
public
DualOS
transportation, you
的
can
自
talk
动
to
驾驶
DualOS
技
powered
术。
earphone. And when you're back home,
当你
you
回
can
到
talk
家，
to DualOS powered smart
你
TV.
都可以
And all those
通过
DualOS powered
DualOS 的系统
smart devices, they are all
帮你提前
connected.
打开你的电视。
There is a case in the video. You probably noticed. I can ask the smart speaker to turn on the air condition in my car. So those
在
devices
视频短片
across
当中，你也留意
every
到，
our
我可
daily
以通过
scenarios.
DualOS 的系统，
So we
让
have
它将
seen
我
so
车中的
many
空调打
product
开。
innovations in our system. So this is
所以
only a
DualOS
snapshot of some of the product on the platform.
在非常多的产品当中都
By
有我们的
working
创
with
新
our
应用。
partners for quite a long time, we have seen very impressed by the innovative spirit from our partners. So this is
我
an
们也看到
example
我们的合作伙伴
that 2 months
对
ago
于
at
这
the
个
Baidu
系
World
统的
Conference,
创新的贡献
by。working closely with Raven team, we are announcing the Baidu first-party smart
2个
speaker.
月以前，我们和
This speaker,
Raven 的一
as you
个
can see,
合作
is
的
a
产
very
品，你
beautiful
可以
speaker.
看到 Raven
It's
H。
co-designed with Teenage Engineering, a very famous Sweden company. As you
在硬
see,
件
can
方面，
see,
这款产
the
品
smart
我们是
speaker,
和瑞典
there are a
的
lot
一家
of
公
product
司合
innovations.
作，他们非常年轻
So
的工程
for the
师
smart speaker,
做的硬
it
件方面的
actually
一个
has
设
two
计。
modules. So one
这
is the
款音
base,
箱有2个模
and the
块
other，one is the touchpad.
在
User
试用
can
的过
place
程当
the
中，我们都得
touchpad
到了用户非常
in
良好的
different
反馈
angles,。and they can even take it off, and it can work standalone by single tap. And
你
the
只
base
需要
can
轻
work
轻触动它
standalone
就可
too,
以工作。
and those two modules can also work very seamlessly together.
这
It's
2个
a
模块
very innovative
的合
product.
作，
And today, you can go to the website raventech.cn to buy
为用
one
户带
device
来了
for
良好
you.
的体验。各位都可以去 Raventech 的网
We
站
release
订购它。
Raven R, a smart family robot.
同样，我
There
们
is
今
a share
天
module
为大家带来了
between
Raven R
Raven
这款
R
产
and
品。
Raven H. It's the touchpad. So if you place the touchpad on Raven R, it
Raven R
behaves
有它的
like
一个
this.
触屏的界面。这款触屏界面的手感非
It's
常
kind
的
of
良好。
experience that you've never seen before. It behaves as your friend, as your personal assistant to you,
各
to
位有
your
看到
family.
它的这样
So for
的
Raven R, it's also
一个动态的效
available
果，
this year.
就像人一样。
So besides the product I mentioned before, those products are already released to market. Today
以上提
on
到
this
的一些
stage,
产品都已
I'm also
经
very
面
happy
世。
to announce 3 new, very
接
innovative
下来
products
我非
that
常的高
build
兴为大家介绍
on top
我们
of
3款
DualOS
新的创新的
So
产
we
品。
have been working with Low Team for some time, and I believe
这款
each of the
对于这3
category,
款产品，
if
我们和
each of
供
the
应商
product
都已经合作
actually
了非常
pushing
久。
the product boundary in each category.
我们
They
非
are
常
all
非
very
常
innovative.
的惊
So
喜的
without
看
further
到，
ado, let's see the first one.
我们将创新的边界推
For
得
the
更
first
远。
one, I believe that many of you are smart speaker users.
我相信
That one top
在座
use
的
case
诸位
of
都
smart
是
speaker is actually to control the smart home devices. The top
无
used
线音
smart
箱
home
的使用
device
者。
is a lamp.
接下来各位看到的
So
这款无
every
线
day,
音箱，
user talk to smart speaker, they turn off the light or turn on the
使用
light.
了我们的一个智
As
能
we
的
ship smart
音箱
speaker,
系统
we。also receive user feedbacks. A lot of user sending feedback to us
很
saying
多用户反馈
why
给
I
我
need to
们，
buy 2 separate devices.
为什么
even
关
at
于
a
这样
higher
的一
price.
个便携式的音箱，我们都
Why I
是需
need
要
to
分开来
manually
购
pair
买，
them and learn how to control them.
我还得
Is
重
there
新
any
来
way to
学习如
combine
何
them
使
together?
用这款便携式音箱的
Here
系
is
统
the。answer. We are announcing the Sunlight Smart Lamp Speaker. Sunlight, as you know,
现在我
is
们推
a
出这款3辆的
industry
Smart 的这样
that
的
they
一个
have
便携的
been
音
the
箱。
lighting industry for 20 years. Their business has spanned over 15 countries and regions.
他们
It's the only
的产
company
品远销
that
20多个国家。
won CES Innovation Award and Honor Award in last 3 years. And for this product, at the base, this is smart speaker. And most importantly, this part
在这款
is a
产品
smart
当中，
lamp.
底部
So how it works?
是它的一个智能音箱的结构。
It's 2-in-1 device. It actually has several lighting mode. It has reading light mode. It has night mode. It has different
它有不同的
mode
运行模式，
for ours for
提供给
home
用户。
scenarios.
在不同的场景应用下
And，it has 16 million color configurations. Can respond to music. If we add the
通过它有一个
device
灯
to
光
play some music, the color will
的
change
调节
by following the sound rhythm.
会随着音乐
Definitely,
声音
it's integrated with DualOS 2.0.
来自动
So you
的
can control the
调整。
device by voice. It gets full access to all DualOS content. So for this Sunlight product, it will firstly available in China market.
这款产品会优先
April
在中国
this
发
year.
布。
And
在
this
今
is the
年
first product, Sunlight Smart Lamp Speaker. So now I'm going to introduce the second product. For the second product, as some of you may know,
接下
that
来我为
last
大家
year
介
also
绍
at
第二款产
CES,
品，也是使
we
用了 DualOS
announced
系统。
deep collaboration with 小鱼在家 Little Fish. And we released this product, Little Fish Smart Robot.
大家可能都比较熟知
We
小鱼
won
在
some
家。
awards. It was selected as one of 14 coolest
在
tech
去年我们
products
也
by
是在
CNN last
全球
year.
消费者协大
And
会
it
上面有
actually
做过
set
介
a
绍
role。model for multimodal interactions by leveraging the microarray, speaker, screen, and camera. We are very
它的
happy
交
to
互
see
界面
after we
包括
released
像
this
这个扬
product
声器，
that a lot
包括它的
of other
屏幕，
companies
还有
they
它的
are
摄像
following the
头。
same trend. So last year we see
用户可以用
ICO
它
Spot,
来
ICO
做这
Show,
样的一个
and
视
I
讯的
guarantee
会
that
议，
this year we will see
并且
many
播放音
other
乐，
similar products.
或者是查找信
But
息
for us, and
及相关的服务。
collaboration, the innovation never stop. It's
这
actually
也是我
accelerating
们工业
at
上面的
China's
一个
speed.
创新。
From hardware to AI to the content. So next,
从
I'm
小
going
鱼
to
和
invite
DualOS 的
Clement
这样的一
Song,
个创
who
新
is
的
the
一个结
who is the
合，
founder and CEO
也
of
体现了中国
小鱼在家
速度，
on
包括
stage
硬
to
件，
introduce
包
the new
括
product
人
to you
工智
guys.
能
Let's
以及它
welcome
的内
Clement.
容。
It's great to be back again.
让我来为大家介绍小鱼在家。
We pioneered the screen-based conversational computer, and we launched our first product in
大家好，很
2015.
高兴我又回来
And
了。
since then, we have seen many companies following suit in this direction. Since our launch in China, our Little Fish home robot has been
我
really
们
well
在中
received.
国首先发布的
Products
小鱼
are
在
being
家
actively used
机器
almost
人
daily by families
受到了
in
大家的
over
欢迎。
696 cities across 48 countries.
这
And
款产
expanding
品
quickly.
在696 个城
You must be
市
curious
诸多的
who
家
they
庭
are.
当中，远销45个国家，
In China,
发展的非常快速
a。lot of the young parents, they
所
have
以
to
你们肯定也
leave
很好
their
奇
kids and parents
他们
behind
到底是
to
谁？
work in big cities. They're busy, and they're really not
作为我
there
们
for
的
their
用户
families,
在
unfortunately.
中国有很多
So
年
little
轻
fish
人
open up a new door. Through
非
this
常的
door,
忙，
parents can drop in on their kids. They can
要
check
工
in
作没有
on their
办法
parents
照
who
顾他
might
们
be
的
living
小孩
alone.
跟父母。
And in my case, my mom used Little Fish to video chat with my
Little
daughter,
Fish
who is
给了
7,
这样的一个
to
神奇
help her
门
with her homework
任意门，
almost every single day. To my mom, it's
能
a
够让我
magical
们
experience.
随时的和父母跟小孩
She
进行
never
交
has
流
to。call me and try to arrange a time to do a
就像
FaceTime with her
我常
anymore.
常就会通过 Little
Having a
Face
fixed portal to home
这样的一个
lowered
小
the
鱼在
barrier
家
of
来与我的
communication
妈妈
and
以
forever
及我的
changed
奶奶
the
远
way
程交
families
流。
connect.
所以
We believe
它拉近了我跟家人的
Tens
距离，
of millions of families can benefit
改变了
from the
我们
experience
的
in
沟通。
China and worldwide. Since
所
our
以我相
launch
信
of the DualOS
成千
conversational
上万的家
capabilities,
庭都能够
we have
从
seen
小鱼在
growing
家
demands from our
获
users
益。
to ask the robot to do other things.
自从我
Playing
们
the
加入了这
videos,
个
playing
Dual
music,
OS 的系
setting
统，
alarms,
我们的功能
and
更加的
search
强
for
大。
things. For a lot of the seniors in the families, we realize that voice commands are not just a convenient way for them to
在实际的应用
interact
当
with the
中，我们
computer,
意识
but the
到，
only way they
通
can
过
use the
Dual
computer.
OS 的这样的一个
So
语音
Little
的
Fish opens up a
识
new
别系
world to
统
them. There's so
我们
much
能够
we
更
can
好
do.
的将这款产品
We
打造得更加的人
constantly
性
take
化，
feedback from our
提
users.
高用户的体验
And。we're innovating nonstop. And we're getting better nonstop. And
我们
today,
不断
I'm
地
very happy to announce
向
our
前
next product,
发展，
Little
将我们
Fish
的产品做得更好。
VS1 Smart Video Speaker.
这就是中国的
We have
速度。
completely redesigned the product, both hardware and software, for a
我们
much
重新
better
设计了这款产品，
voice-first
在硬件
interaction
和软件
experience
方面
and a much
性能
better
更加优良。
content discovery experience. And we have a little video for you. So let's roll the
请
video,
看以下
please.
短片。
You can't see the future using only words. There should be a process of acquiring wisdom. Should expand your perception, not limit it. And create a more genuine experience to give warmth when you communicate. She can let you accompany your children with one click and enable them to see the world.
小度，接电视。
Make the words of any sentence instantly visible.
马上过关了你！奶油蛋糕怎么做啊？
For life skills, it's better to see once than hear 100 times. Open your eyes, reconnect with the world. You can hear the future as well as see the future.
小度，打开相册。
See us, see the future. Little Fish at Home VS1 Intelligent Video Speaker.
Thank you.
谢谢各位。
We spent months developing the color
我
fabrics,
们
and
花了
it's
数月
really
的
paying
时
off.
间
I really like
来改良
the
它的
green
这样
one.
的
It
一个
matches
颜色
the。green sofa in my living room. And my mom will love the red one. So
像我
for
就会使用绿
VS1,
色来
we have
协调
added
我
the
的
6
沙发
microphone
颜
array
色，但
so
我
that
妈
it
妈
can
就
actually
会选
enable
择
a
这个
much
红
better
色。
far-field voice command experience. And we have carefully calibrated and tuned the speaker
在
so that it can deliver a
VS1 升级
great
版当中，
music
我
playing
们使
and
用
video
了6
playing
个麦克的
experience.
阵
And
列
at the。same time, a much clearer
相比以
communication
前
experience.
的阵列，我们能够更好的远程
Continue
的
to deliver and support the
采集到
multi-party video
声音的信
chat.
息，
And the
哪怕
dropping
是
feature
在
we
5米
invented
之外，
and
我们也能够很
people
好的
loved.
识别
So
到
now you can control those features
用户
through
的指
voice.
令。
VS1 also serves as the one-stop video and photo store for your family. All the family members can share their videos and photos through their Little Fish app, and
通过这款软件，所有
not only
的
just want
家庭
to
成员也可
be
以
the
共享他们的
store,
照
help you
片。
store, but also want to help you remind you of those treasured moments
我
of
们
your
的升
life.
级版想做的更
So
多
with the，
帮你
support
保留
of the
美好
DualOS
的瞬间。
2.0, now we have added over 30 new very useful
加
skills,
入
all
了
leveraging
DualOS 2.0的系
the
统，
strengths of Baidu.
我
Baidu
们
Maps,
又增加了
Baidu
将
Knowledge
近
Graphs,
30多的
Baidu Search,
增加
and the iQIYI video libraries. And we're
先进的
regularly
功能，
adding new skills. And
例
as
如
we grow
百
the
度的搜
platform,
索、百度的
we
地
hope that
图、
more developers will join us and help us develop the home ecosystem
爱
together.
奇艺的播
Last
放
but
系
not
统，
least, with an optional little
这些
fish
新的应用增加
TV cast
在
download,
我们的平台上面，
VS1 instantly transforms
让用
into
户
a voice-controlled
直接享受
TV
到
set-top
了
box.
诸多的方
And
便。
this opens up a new world of opportunities. Just imagine transforming your living room into a home karaoke
想象
a
一下
personal gym
将你的
and a home school. And there's
基
much more.
石改编成
I'll be
家庭的
sharing more
KTV，
details in our upcoming March launch
个人
event
的一
in
个健
Beijing.
身房，
And our
包
product
括在线的
will
学
also
校，
be available
能够做到
in
更多。
March. Please go to zaijia.com and
通过我们
we'll
的
send
系
out more
统
information about our launch event and the
连接到
pre-order policies. And thank you very much. Enjoy
不同的场
CES
景。
and hope to see you in March. Thank you very
感谢
much.
各位，这是我以上的介绍。这款产品将会在3月发布。
Thank you, Clement. So it's a great partnership, and it's a great product. Cannot wait to see.
这是
Cannot
一款
wait
非
to
常棒
get
的
it
产
2
品，
months later. So
大
as you
家可
see,
以在2个月
the
后
first two products
采购
we
到。
reviewed are both target
以上的
China
2款产
market.
品是我们首次的发布，
DualOS
在中国
is
市
a
场，
clear leader in China. It's the most vibrant
我
AI
们是
ecosystem
市场的
in
引导
China.
者。我们做
But
的
DualOS is also beyond China.
也不仅仅
So
只在中
we
国，
want to lead the product innovation. We want to set the
我们希望能够
example
在国际的
for the
市场
world,
上
for the globe. So the
也
third
做
product
到产
is
品创新的引领
targeting
者。
to Japan market. So as some of
第
you
3款产品，
visit Japan before,
我们
so
是
those
针
are
对
the typical
日本的市场。
Japanese apartments.
各位可能也都
And
去过日
unlike
本，
US big house, big apartment,
在日本
so
的公
those are the
寓不
typical
像美国
Japanese
那么大
apartment.，They tend to be smaller. Those are the
他们
bedrooms.
不会在
They
卧
tend
室
to be
买一个
smaller
电视，
because
因为电
very
视
high
特别大。
housing price. And the majority of Japanese citizens in big cities, they rent
而且不
apartments for
好
living.
移动。
There, one common thing in
但
those
是在
two
日本呢，
pictures,
有非常强
in
烈
the
的需
bedroom, you
求。
see, there's
对于
no
视频方
TV,
面，
there's no big screen. Why
所
is
以我
that?
们有提供一个解决方
TV
案。
is too big for them to
如果说电视
install in
太
a
大
small
了，对于
bedroom,
他们装
and
在卧室
very
的话
hard to，move when you switch
并且不
apartment.
好移动。
But actually, there is a strong need in Japan to get a big screen experience, get immersive video experience. To how to address that concern? Our answer is, we are announcing Popping Aladdin projector lamp.
以下的产品就是专
So what's
专
a
门为
projector
解决
lamp?
这个问题来
You
设
may
计的，
wonder. It's a projector
叫阿拉丁
and it's also a
投
lamp.
影灯。
So the
这
idea
个就是
was from
在
Popping,
百度的日
a
本
famous
公司
Baidu Japan
想到的
subsidiary
点
brand.
子。
The team came up with this idea and working very closely with Jimmy, who is a very famous
他
leading
们和
smart
经理一起
projector
合作，
company in China.
使用了
Came up
DOS 研发了
with
这款产
projector
品
lamp.。
这是
Next,
各位看
I'm
到
going
屏
to
幕上
show
的
you
这
a
款产
video
品。
to explain
接下来
how this
我
product
将为大家
works.
介绍一个视频
Let's
短
play the
片。
video. So that's a projector lamp. It's turning the bedroom into a big entertainment space.
各位有看到这款产品
So as
将
we
卧
all
室
know,
变成
the
一个
best position
巨大的
for
电影院。
a projector is actually at the ceiling. This is a unique part of Japan.
这
So if you see
是
this
根
picture,
据日本
this
特
is
殊
a
的行
standard
情，我们设置了
interface
这
at
款
the
产品
ceiling. For every Japanese apartment, it's mandatory by the government. So user can install this device very simply by themselves. They just hold it by simple twist. It's all set.
用户可以
They
非
have a
常
big screen in the
简单
apartment.
的就能够
And then it's also
安装这款
combined
产
with
品。
the lamp, which is the most used home device.
在你的左手边，这
But after
是
setting up the
交互的
device,
界面。
you can basically control the device
在
by using
在日
voice.
本
You
常
can
见的
search
一个
for
交互界
content.
面，他们
You
会
can
将
search
这
for
个投影仪
educational
放在它的房顶。
content. You can play music. You can do different things with DualOS support.
通过 DualOS
It's a
这
very
样的一个系
innovative
统
product.，
你可以
And
播
this
放音乐或者是
product
播
is
放电
already
影。
on Kickstarter and receive overwhelming positive feedback.
这款产品的推出
So
受
for
到
this
了
product,
用户
it
的
also will be
热烈
available
欢
this
迎。
year, July, and firstly available
这
in
款
Japan
产
market.
品会在日本的7月首
So
发。
those are the three new products that we want to show you today.
以上的3款
They
产
are
品，
Sunlight Smart Lamp Speaker, VS1 Smart Video Speaker, and Pop-in Aladdin Projector Lamp. In addition to those three products, and all the products I show you in the video
除了
today,
这3款，
you can
所有
all
的
go to
产
our
品
booth.
在
We have beautiful booths and have
今
all
天
those
的
real
视频当
products.
中，
You
我
can try the
们都
product.
有
You
相
can
关的
experience
简
how you
介
can control
提
those
供给大
products
家。
and using voice. We are, as a platform, we are truly impressed by the innovative spirit from our partners. That's why
作为一个
we
平
want
台
to on this
的
stage
提供
to
商，我
show
们
the
也是
product
很欣喜的看到
innovations to
众多
offer
的
you
厂
to the
商
world.
在我们的
And
基础
in the
上进行
meantime,
研发，
we want to invite
创造
more
出这么好的
partners
产品
to。our platform. We want to enable you to have a smart device experience, to have a better product, and to evolve,
我们
continue
也是不断
iterate
的努
at
力
China speed.
来支持
So I'm very looking
我们的
forward
合作伙伴
to collaborating with more partners
创造出
to
更多
create
更好的
a
产品，
smarter future. Thank you,
共
guys.
同打造美好的未来。感谢各位。
Thank you very much, Eric, for showing us the wonderful set of new product innovations. And also thank you for the DualOS platform team for taking a big step of moving beyond China, taking Baidu AI innovation beyond China into the world, in Japan as first market. But we can do a lot more because we have powerful platforms at Baidu and are working under the macro China plus AI environment that give us better speed, the China speed. And we will do more. We'll innovate more, lead more, and drive more innovation to serve more people of the world. So therefore, going forward, global platforms will become more important part of what we do. DualOS is already made a first step. DualOS will be a lot more global. And we're going to announce a set of initiative today that Apollo will be global in a big way. To tell about the details, I'm going to invite Mr. Zhang Yaqing, who is the president of Baidu. And among his many responsibilities, Yaqing is also responsible for Baidu Global. So please join me, welcome Yaqing, to tell you more about Apollo and DualOS global partnership.
Thank you, Chi. That was amazing. It's just hard to believe. But a year ago, most of this was still on the paper. It's a concept, and now it's coming to reality.
各位好，这些
just
以前
amazing
都
to
是个
see
愿景，
just
但
strong
是今天
momentum
已经变成
of
现实。
Apollo, with DualOS, and
包
also
括
the
像
rich set
Apollo
of
2.0
products
DualOS
by our partners.
这些产品。
She mentioned, we are the national team for
如
autonomous
其所
driving,
说，我们
just
是
like
一个
the
国际
national
化的
soccer
团
team.
队。
I would rather to be the national ping pong team.
就如同我们在中国，就如同像中国的
It
国
is
家乒乓球队，
critical for us to work together. And
也是市场的引领者。
partnership is the lifeblood of Baidu. Our business model is to make sure we work with partners. Without partner, nothing would happen. So let me just
我们的合作伙伴
spend
非
the
常
next
重要，没有他们，
5 or 10 minutes
我们也没有
to go through
现
some
在
of
的走到
the
现
key
在的这样的一个
partnerships.
动力。
But if you look at AI, it's what Baidu is all about. Now, AI is the most significant transformative force of our time.
人工智能方面，我们现在的一个花大精力发展的方向，
by AI
你所看到的就是百度未来发展的一个方向。
And also AI is borderless. It transcends
人工智能是没有边界的，
any nation.
它需要
And we
各
need
方
to
的合
work
作。
together globally. And this requires a lot of work. Large companies, startups, academia, research institutes, policymakers, regulators, and we need a collective wisdom.
我们需要各方的合作，像大的公司、创业公司，包括政策的支持
for openness and globalization.
以及学术方面的共同合作，
There are a lot
来
of
使这些技
partnerships.
术更好的发展。
In the previous sessions, we talked a lot already, and it is hard to enumerate all the partnerships. So let me just highlight a few examples.
让我来为大家举
And
几
of
个例子，
course, I'd like to announce 2 very exciting new initiatives
并
that
且
will
为大
come
家
after.
说
The
明
first,
两个很重
We
要
work
的
with Qualcomm.
合作。
Qualcomm obviously is a leader in
在上个
mobile
月，
and
百度和
silicon.
Qualcomm
As we
宣布
put
了战略的框架
dual
合作
OS
框架，
on Snapdragon, so instantly
将会将
smartphones,
DOS 和
IoT
AI 的系
devices
统
become
应用在
voice
智能的手机。
We work with Microsoft.
我们也和微软
Microsoft
合
is a
作。
leader in cloud computing.
微软是
Azure has
计算机行业的领导者。
the most extensive global coverage and footprint, and also with a rich set of features, security and reliability. So Apollo work with Microsoft, and then of course all the software services will be accessible from
也为
everywhere in
众
the
多
world.
的互联网
Customers,
行业
developers.
参与者
And
提
today
供
I'm
了
very
更大的
excited
平台。
to announce the availability of Apollo 2.0.
我
on
今天也
Windows
很高兴的
Azure.
来宣布阿波罗
Actually
2.0
goes live today as we speak.
将会在今天我说话的这个时间
I want to
正
thank
式
the
的上
team
线。
because they really worked very hard actually over Christmas to make this
我们的
happen.
团队在圣诞节期间也
We
是
also work with TomTom.
非常努力的在工作。
TomTom, of course, is a
让这一天
leader
成为现
in
实。
global mapping and services.
TomTom 和百度
So whether it's dual OS or
将会
Apollo,
合作
we need a global
在
mapping and
HD
coverage.
的这样的一个
So
地图的应用
this
场
we
景当
join
中
force with TomTom
来为无
to
人驾
making
驶技
sure
术
all our customers, the devices, the products can go
提供更好
global
的支持。
with high definition, location, mapping, and the production capability. There are a lot of partnerships. And today, I'm very, very happy, excited
今天我
to
也很荣
announce
幸
2 new major global initiatives.
为大家宣布了这两个非常
In
重要的
fact,
战
we
略合
just signed
作。
this MOU a few moments ago, but 2 hours ago.
在2小时前，我们
We
才
are
签完了
forming
这样的一个备忘录。
Apollo Southeast Asia, together with
阿波罗的东南亚
Asia
市场
Mobility Industries. It's a leading company based in Singapore. With the support of Singapore government,
跟
the
新
Economic
加坡的政
Development
府
Board,
签订了一个框架协议，
Spring
我们
and also the Land Transportation Authority. So this will be the
会共
first
同
Apollo commercial entity
合作
outside of China with a $200 million investment.
成立阿波罗 Asian 的这样的一个基金。
And we are launching Apollo Global Institute. AI is about data, it's about technology, and it's more about people. So
阿
this
波
is a
罗
new
东南亚的这样的一
institute
个合
that we're
资
going
的
to perform
企
research,
业，
recruit talents, and serve our customers globally.
将会为百度的无人驾驶技术
of course, technologies
和无人运输的技术在东南亚
HMI,
的市场
V2X, but also
推进
issues like policies and regulations and the system level technologies. And we will have the institute initially in Silicon Valley, Seattle,
我们也会在
in Beijing,
硅
of
谷、
course,
西雅
and
图
we're adding
当然北
Singapore
京
to
还有
this
目
list.
前刚刚合作的新加坡进行我们的技术研发。
Now is the most exciting time. I'd like to invite our Apollo global partners on the stage.
让我们有请阿波罗的
Of
全
course,
球
we
合
have
作
a
伙
lot
伴
of
上
partners.
台。
It's impossible to invite everybody. And we
我们
have
有
a few
太多的
representatives
合作
from
伙伴不能一一
those
请上来。
companies. I'd like them to invite them.
但是
So let us welcome
让我们有请
Mr.
以下
Yu Dongchen, is President of Bosch China.
的几位伙伴上台。
Sebastian Doran, founder of Udacity. Kevin Dallas, Corporate Vice President of Microsoft. Kendrick Miller, Senior Vice
易
President
东城
of MXP.
博士中国的总裁
James Zhang,
Sebastian
President of China
Udacity
and
的
the
创
Global
始人
Vice President
Kevin
from NVIDIA.
Dallas 副总裁微软副总裁 Kendrick Miller
Strimbosch, Head of Autonomous Driving
MXP 副总裁
and the Vice
James
President
Zhang
from TomTom. And also
NVIDIA 总裁中国区 William
Zheng Yu is the Vice President of
TomTom
Baidu's autonomous
总裁
driving. So he's
郑宇
behind all, he's the
罗炳
overall
如
champion of all these
百度
efforts you have heard about Apollo. And also Robin Wu is the Vice President of Baidu's also autonomous driving, among other things. And he's more from the business perspective. Kevin.
罗宾吴
All
就
right, so let us
是参与了众多的商业项目。对，
All right, this is Microsoft. Kevin. All right, let us put our
让我们
finger
来
here.
共同启动
Okay, 3,
阿波罗全
2,
球
1.
机构。
Congratulations. Thank you. All right,
Let's all come. First of
感
all,
谢各位，
first of all, huge thanks for all our global partners. Let's all come to the front of
感
the
谢我
stage
们的全球
so that we can have a
诸
group
多
photo
合作
together.
伙伴
Yeah.
请大家
Let's have a
一
group
起上
photo.
台，
Yeah.
让我
And
们来合影留念。
and
You are too tall.
I'm trying to click and let's have photos first. And hopefully the clicker will work.
So my job is easy. Just smile.
Okay, let me also bring this wonderful event to the end. It's so clear that AI is changing the world in a massive way. And
人工智能
let's
正在改
work
变
together
世界，
in partnership.
让我们
Let's all
共同努力。
leverage the speed of innovation, tap into the China speed. Let's all change the world, make it better
共同
for
用中
everyone.
国速度
And thank
改
you,
变世界，
everyone
造
in the
福大
audience
家。
for attending this first ever Baidu World in Las Vegas. Let's all work together and we'll see
让我
you
们
next year
共同努力。
at CES. Thank you again.
明年见，
Thank
感谢
you.
各位。